marketing automation. This is one of the best parts of using all this data is it's great that we have it, it's great that we can make decisions, but wouldn't it be great in a dream world if I could have the right data, automatically calculate the right insight, and automatically execute the right decision? The $300 million button example, wouldn't it be fantastic if the technology was there to say, we've already calculated that this many people have dropped out from purchasing a product because we asked them to create a member profile. We're going to automatically update and allow them to create a guest as they do it. This is kind of what's considered to a lot of people the magic button when it comes down to data, insights, and marketing, is how do we align this to automatically do what we want in the case. So this is something I'm sure a lot of you are dealing on an everyday basis, is how do we add triggers to data and insights to automatically come up with exactly what we want done. This can be applied to advertising to say, I want to set up a test that 10 people visit my site. If 10 of them don't click where I want them to click, I automatically want to set up a backup to where I want them to click instead. That's something that's used by quite a few companies these days. It's called split testing, multivariate testing, meaning you have different actions already aligned, whether it's on a website, whether or not in person. You say, okay, if the first 20 customers don't buy these shoes, switch the price. This marketing automation comes down to really everything actionable, everything moving the needle when it comes down to what companies are trying to do these days. So I thought a great example of this is Amazon. They recently filed a patent to, they think they can guess what we're all going to buy before we buy it these days. This is a new thing. It's called anticipatory shipping. Their estimate is that they will have a 95% success rate in knowing what I'm going to buy. So they're going to pre-ship the item before I click buy now. So frankly, I think that's pretty arrogant on their part. But the other side of the coin is I'm sure they're not dummies in this case. I'm sure they have quite a bit of mountains and zettabytes of data backing up these assessments. So that's a very aggressive example. Again, I wanted to mention why a lot of people do consider Amazon a leader in this space, but much smaller, more actionable use cases can be used for different companies. And I brought up something as simple as if 20 people come to my door and don't purchase at this price, don't like this marketing angle, already have the backup in place. Have your resources in place to switch out documentation, to switch it out. Easier said than done, right? But it's marketing automation is, the final evolution when it comes down to having data, having insights, and then executing them where it doesn't require we talk about how fast the velocity of the decision making, it'd be great if we could all make decisions in 5 seconds and have the actions go from there.